Hopefully the internet connection will be good.
It's nice to see so many faces out here.
Now I'm just going to walk around a little bit and do a little bit of teaching afterwards.
Our veterans and our serving sailors, soldiers, airmen, and airwomen, and recognize what they have done and are continuing to do to promote our Canadian values throughout the world. And if you appreciate those Canadian values, then look around and see if there's a veteran standing near you. Not all of them have medals. And just thank that veteran for what they did, whether they served in World War II, in the Korean War, in the peacekeeping missions, in Afghanistan, if they served on sea, in the air, in the European theater right now, in and around the Ukraine, with the training that's going on. Just thank that veteran that we can gather here today and feel safe and secure all together as one community to recognize the importance of what these women and men did for us. What we will be doing next is we'll hear the last post, played by Bugler Sergeant Jeffrey Elo. It will be followed by the moment of silence, the ode to our fallen, a lament by the Branch 43 Pipers, and then the bugler will play the rouse, that some may know as the Reveille, like I do. But please note that immediately following that, the Naval Honor Guard, which is over here to my left, your right, will fire a volley. And if you're close to the rifles, or you have some small children, you may want to plug your ears when that happens, because you're not used to gunfire and it will be startling. And officers, it's okay, they have blanks, so you don't have to respond to shots fired, okay? Bugler, last post. shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. And at the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. We will remember them.
Okay, so I just want to walk around a little bit here, and I'll put this behind me. That's the memorial behind me. And I was going to do a video out here, an actual teaching, but I think I'm going to wait till I get home to do a really good teaching regarding Remembrance Day. And see, Remembrance Day is not just about the war. It's not just about the world, World War I, World War II. It's about remembering that day where God told mankind what tree to eat from and what tree not to eat from. And unfortunately, mankind, Adam, Eve, and the rest of us, we ate from the wrong tree. We ate from the wrong tree. God did not put that tree there to tempt us. No, He gave us a choice. That's where the law of sowing and reaping came into existence, back in the garden. They're firing their shots. Oh, they are right here.
You may have noticed that after the traditional volley fired by the Naval Guard, a member of the Guard stepped forward and fired one last shot. This was in honor of Rod Air, who recently passed away, and had served this Guard for over 25 years.
So just to go back to what I
I
said.
will now call on Reverend Richard Parker, the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 43 chaplain, for the opening prayer.
In Genesis 2:17, God told mankind, the day you eat of this tree, you will die.
Let us come before God in prayer. Let us pray.
So we ate from the wrong tree,
As we gather
walking
here
by
today,
sight,
may our hearts be full of memories of
and we've been eating from the wrong tree ever since.
our countrymen and
by walking by sight instead of walking by faith. All Adam had to do, all we had to do was believe what God said. You'll die. And if we had believed him, we would have never died. And we wouldn't have all these different things. We wouldn't have all these wars. We wouldn't have crime, sin, sickness, disease. It wouldn't exist. A lot of people don't believe that. Oh, that's their problem. It's true. It's true. Some people say that God ordained mankind to fall. That's not true. God never ordained man to fall. No. He gave man the free choice. God allowed what we allowed. And what we allowed, we opened up the door to the serpent, and who became the god of this world. And of course, we have the plan of redemption. So I'll be doing a huge teaching on that. And so I want to thank you for your time. And I want to thank you for all those who are watching. And we're going to get back to you. Should be back doing live streaming tomorrow with my regular teachings on the key Greek power words, which will be looking at the word Zoe. Zoe, that was mentioned to me by Apostle David from Uganda. So we'll be doing a teaching on Zoe, maybe a couple of days on Zoe. Then we'll be going into other key power words from the Greek text. Okay, so I want to thank you. And as I always finish my teachings, I always encourage people to learn what it takes to walk in the fullness of the grace and of the faith of God. Why? Because it's faith that gives access to the grace of God. Shalom and amen.